I have another thing. So I sold one thing and I sold a Union BC350A Bearcat base mobile scanner. Please fight get another money. This was a scanner. We had analog signals for our police scanners. I used I know like where I got it from. Used to like use it to listen to it. And I have like this is part of the by like Veryland tweet. I sold it for $15 plus shipping on top. And I shipped it Friday mail reader A. And it cost charged about $13.43 to ship it. And that cost I think like $10 to ship. So 10 cents to ship. So I made a few bucks on shipping. I just charge whatever eBay charges the buyer to ship. I just do. And something unless it's like really expensive, I don't mind giving the buyer like a little break on shipping. I don't mind. But on certain, I use like Pacific Carrier on one listing. Give the buyer a break. I don't mind that, but like cheaper shipments like this, I mean, I'll use like regional box A or B shipping and give the buyer like a good deal on shipping. I don't mind. And I weighed over with the paper, weighed over 2 pounds, so it's pretty. So I gave the buyers a little bit better deal and sold for. And I said, let's test it in a working condition, but it does not come with a power supply or the original harness. It comes with a little stick-on windshield and it's not sticking, which it should stick to the thing, but it does not stick anywhere. It's like really worn out. So I sold $15 PSOT, and I had it for 20. There's ones without the antenna, but they came they had the antenna, but no power supply, and they were selling for like $30, $39.99 shipped. So he said, there's one at auction there without the antenna. So on auction without the antenna and without the power supply, sold for $21.50 plus $7.50 shipping. My cost would be shipped. So it was basically the 1 pound rate. Basically is what they charged, and I sold. So I just basically charged my pricing price, which is fine. I took a offer because of that. I have like I said, I have very limited this item, so I'm glad to get rid of it. We don't have like analog. We only have like analog signal. We don't have an analog signal. We have a digital signal. And I said, you can only use analog, so people still buy it because some cities apparently have analog. And this one, it's like some city in Oregon. Apparently they still use analog. I said, told them I still use analog and get to work with still use analog. And then he said you get power supply eBay for like this much shipped. So, and I said following thing, so it's probably off the world, which is no big deal. So, and you saw my teeny beans, and you saw the air clean cover I sold. Anyway, that this is going to be fed at USPS. The other thing is going to be UPS. And we're going to take a look at some of my listings. What I sold. So one of this books in this Jeep CJ, it's going to this one means St. Paul. It's departed tonight. Mansfield. This one part is going to Cambridge, Massachusetts. Processed late last night. No, late early this morning. This book's going to Washington. It's just departed today. Departed to Des Moines, Iowa. All my books go to Des Moines, Iowa. So, in this bottle of the month, it's shipped out to Tennessee. It already processed to St. Paul. This one in December. It dropped off yesterday. Just keep getting some of it. I had some scammer on this part. They told me, I said it comes like showing the photos. It doesn't have screws and washer. And some guys buying it for like a to fix like a snowmobile. It's for a snowmobile. The guy's fixing the snowmobile. He put his part washer. I said, send it back for a full refund. I do buyer pays return shipping. Why do I do buyer pays return shipping? Because if they do free return it, they'll scam you on their own dime. On your own dime. this way. All these stuff I'm selling too is stuff I know, like, no one's gonna return. So I'm okay, like, that's why I offer buyer pays returns, because A, I know they're not gonna return it. B, if they do return it, guess what? They have to return it on their own dime. Is what it is. This Yamaha Kodiak switch. Sold for $34.99. It's very switch. This one. It's built sold. Quartz Carter full screen. Give me feedback. I'm gonna show you what the feedback is too. Online on PA. So this one, even I'll show you ones that lowered. It was this one was lowered to the 12 hours, 1 minute. Victor porch. So that. So lowered to mission. Second on mission. Since with you right side, which side? Now it's lowered at 11:28. It's P. Continue driver. Lowered at 11:55. I think I took the original tracks. So we knew most high. Some of the feedback for 10:25. Me hasn't been since I called myself so student so red for 2 emails. And then children's just one repair. Working on please which one in California. It does shipped. I don't mind doing free shipping if it's free shipping. I don't mind doing free shipping if a lot of the others that are doing free ship that have sold this item or are selling it currently. I don't mind matching it, free ship. But if the item is could be competitive free ship, I can make my listing a little more competitive with free ship. And I might do free ship. I'll probably do free ship. But if it's like a bigger item, a heavier item, or like an auction item, or like an item that people don't mind paying for that a lot, like all of them are selling for shipping on it. Then I'm gonna donate church shipping. Some of these parts of church, like the very good church shipping it. And the buyer don't mind paying to ship it, so I was okay with it. So let's see. Yeah, the buyer won't mind paying to ship it. Pass on DDP. It was kind of weird. I dropped it off at UPS access point on the 19th. But I think I picked up tonight at 5:35 p.m. And the program room was subsidy 8 right at you and then for party you get 11:42. It's time for 1:42. So it's then next to Kansas, and then it's supposed to go through the main road. It's gonna go through Kansas. It's gonna go through Colorado to go to Mexico. There's probably a stop at a facility. It usually stops if you go to the Red facility. It stops at Egan. The second stop, then stops at third. Usually the third facility, either Illinois or St. Patrick's. It stops at 2. Then it stops at 2 facilities closer by. Probably stop at a bigger facility. Probably stop at either a bigger facility in Colorado, and then go to the facility near the closest facility in New Mexico, or it's gonna go straight to New Mexico. Probably stop somewhere. Probably stop at a smaller facility in Colorado. Probably a bigger facility in Colorado, and then move to New Mexico. I like UPS because they made a UPS you can ship to eBay now, so I found out you can do an export. So I'm using UPS from a lot, and I love UPS. FedEx is nice, but UPS is a lot cheaper. So I've been loving UPS for that reason. FedEx sometimes is more cheaper, and I like the fact with FedEx, so you get free with home delivery service. You get free Saturday pickup. I like that option, but the reason I use UPS is because it's cheaper. And the only problem UPS so FedEx is that one time I had a package that was stuck in transit in one facility for 3 or 4 days, and then finally got picked up. Finally got moving along. The same thing with this thing. They couldn't pick it up on they were probably already too late for drop off on the 19th, which is fine. And the 20th I picked up. Should have picked up on the 20th. Oh, I didn't pick it up 21st. I called or something, and then there, hope it's gone. And finally, so cool with that. It's going to New Mexico. And this one I delivered that on Twitter. It's just some stamps and stamps. And this is a book. It's going to Vermont. I read a different one to PA this morning. It's going to Colchester. So I only have that book out. I have that DVD player still out too. That's DVD players when UPS ground. I always use UPS ground because it's the cheapest. And I'd rather, if I charge shipping, I always offer the cheapest shipping option either I offer, if it can go media mail, I offer media mail. Sometimes I offer parcel select ground, and I ship priority mail, so it saves them a lot of money. Sometimes, but a lot of times I've been using them either media mail shipping if it can go media mail, either first class shipping, or priority mail. If it's cheaper enough to go priority mail, or if I can use like a regional box, like straight regular priority mail, small flat rate, medium flat rate, large flat rate, regional box B, and then the occasion I use like FedEx, UPS ground. I've only used FedEx ground. I've only used UPS I think 3 times ever. The first time I used UPS was for what was it? Not for puzzles. Was it for puzzles? I think it might have been. I think it was. No, it was for him. Young Junior, Senior. Yep, one time it was free ship. And then, so it was cheaper ship then. And 2 was on puzzles. And 3 is a DVD player. And the only time I started using FedEx like 7. I've used like FedEx like 7 times. It was before they couldn't use them. I know I shipped FedEx I think I shipped FedEx for the first times I ever shipped FedEx was like, I shipped FedEx on 2 lots of DVD cases. It's 2. I know I shipped FedEx on like a giant bulky printer. It was like a brand new printer, brand new sealed printer. I shipped that. I shipped a 3D panel wrap. That was on FedEx ground. It was before FedEx was implemented through eBay, or UPS was implemented, so it was 4. I remember I shipped those DVD cases in business. I think I shipped a third lot of cases. Oh yeah, I shipped a third lot of DVD cases through FedEx. And I shipped I shipped a few other times through FedEx. I think. I can't remember though. If I charge shipping, I always use the service I charge for. But if I do free ship and the buyer pays through like a PO box, then I'll pay the charge and ship it like priority mail or something like that because I get the eBay discount. But if they pay through but on the bigger items, I'm gonna offer either UPS or I'm gonna offer a priority mail option. So now let's check out the feedback. And then feedback is for 9. I thought this was the other guy in feedback. This is great shipping item price ECT. This is for a DVS and coach card DVDs of full screen. This is good condition. And I only have 2 DVDs left. I have them. I'll show you some that buys it with me. There's some of these ones. I got a tripod. This is part of that same thing. That was a tripod. That was part of that scanner. These cupcake parts were round pins. All these parts are. Let me see these parts. I don't know in there. On my beanie, but I got rid of my bulk beanies. So I just want to get over this. Been selling like for a while, so I'm just glad to see him go. That big bulk. I got any institution. Do I care? Nope. I'm just glad to see him go. So I made money I made access on the shipping. I made like 15. Like after fees and everything, I shipping. I made like 10, 15. I made like $10 plus shipping, and that wasn't a profit by wasn't fun anyways. I was a profit big time anyway, so not like I'm married. But parts were there. I got like a smoking deal. Like long term is and the pocket knife was in there. Some beanie baby, some more parts are in that. That was a separate buy, but separate deal, but parts are in the QC. Spare, squash, cards, pin. That was part of the $5 flea market deal in cards on this one's. So they made two sets, one with them for 5 or 10. The other set was like 5. I think each one was like 5 or something like that. There's beanies, a booklet, extra. Part was per first book, right? Some more beanies, some books, a couple parts and that thing. This is my book by. Finally, I was watching this book, so hoping to see some. This Aaron the Bear. I'm surprised this Aaron the Bear hasn't gone yet. It's for 5 watchers on. So I should be able to. I should sell this Aaron the Bear pretty soon. These parts, these teleparts should go pretty soon. And then some bees. I've been sitting here since like September 22nd. I think the earliest beanie I have. It's still a beanie from December 16th. So beanies in there. They have watchers on them, so. But they probably shouldn't be pretty soon. Should say. That's my book watchers. So basically all these buys are from like a big buy. I mean, I got a big buy of all these parts and stuff. I have little into them. That's what I'm paying. This beanie baby buy. I have a pocket knife as part of that big buy. I have the beanie baby buy made from Action House. I have the scorers cards from a bulk buy from a market buy. It's $5 for all this. And then Spread Recipes book, it's pretty good. It's like a romance book by me. Again, like November, November, October for my watch house. I got some parts. And a separate deal, but it's like the same person. Same these here in the bear. And this couple. This book. This is a combination book. It's very cool. Exciting parts. Good, decent shape. It's in my one. It's like a bees from a bee. This is a garage 7 shoots on your board. This board. No one wanted someone wanted some missing cards up, but it wasn't complete, so a part out. And then some books from a book by. So these have reviews and watch them. But they're not selling like that one I don't watch. So I'm kind of surprised not selling. I put on like a month-long sale, so it might sell. And then I have this NASCAR book by. I'm kind of surprised this NASCAR stuff I do get. Hopefully this NASCAR items will have this NASCAR. Another NASCAR book. Separate NASCAR book. I might throw it in. It might be just a NASCAR year book. I'm selling by itself, so I'm probably just sell it separate. Because I have this last 7. I might just throw it in and get it free. You can have it free, I don't know. Maybe. The other person buys it a bunch of time too. But and then I have another funny card that buy and the magazine still. And then that book. And I have these DVDs from the garage sale. If I sell, honestly at this point in time, I'm just glad to see them go. And this go up from the garage sale. If I sell it on like eBay, if I sell it, hopefully I'll probably just take really anything at this point. 99 cents or above. I've taken it. I think I have it set up to take 99 cents or above, don't I? See any offers for 99 cents or above? See offers, yep. I don't have a minimum offer amount, but usually I put a minimum offer amount 99 cents. At this point, I'm just glad to see any offer. Take it. That's what be there. I think I have Billy Senior. Yep. I think I have it set up, so I might have to accept offers over like 9 something, break even, and I have these DVDs. So a lot of this stuff is stuff that needs like like these DVDs I'm gonna see, these beanies I'm gonna see. And these books I'm gonna see. Sometimes I sell like a book on that soon. Like Stanley Tree. I made 3 free and free ship, but I was like, I'm not really gonna make anything. I might get a feedback out of it. That's about it. I may get a feedback out of it. That's about it from it. Do I get it? Absolutely not. I'm just glad to see it go. And these 2 books are from a book. This is still from the most recent book. Same with these favorite recipes. I just have a few books there. And most of my main category, if you check my categories, they are toys and hobbies, which I have 30 listed within toys and hobbies category. Mainly baby beanies. Yep, 36 beanie listings. One diecast card and one game. I have home and like yarn or some parts. I have one Sony Dream Machine. I have books. I have 12 listings of books. I have 1 textbook listing, 1 magazine listing, and I have 10 non-fiction. Check all the cookbooks, and then the NASCAR books. And then I have even DVDs and movies, which I have 3 DVDs. And I have 30 weeks, issues I have 1. And I have business distribution, which is 1 off, distribution, 12%. Even which parts accessories. I have like random parts. I got those are nicer than blades. I don't know if it's a collectible. It's a collectible. It's like modern collectible funnies, modern funnies. Collectible long pin. I have sports run cards, cringe, with some sports cards. Just spoons with baseball, with cameras, with a tripod. So also anything, but so. So you know what? All stuff I'm just glad to see. But I've seen a couple of them already. So the same day. These guys, they're judging those from them. But here's what it is. See anything going on? I saw anything. Something new. I mean, I'm motivated to move this stuff, but like the newer it is, like the older it is, the more glad. I mean, I'm still glad it's sold, but like the more it's been synced, like the more I'm just happy to see it go. So eventually, what I might do is all the super slow, stale moving imagery. I might take like my local auction house and see it sell it there, or like donate it or something. Probably just take it. I'll probably take my local auction house. Stuff they can't make like a lot out of. I can't sell it. If like for example, like what I'm doing was like parts I have, like a general parts every single part lot I get. I'm doing so. See, so, that's it.